My name's Monica, and this is my husband Tim. Together, we have this little guy, Carter. And now, we're just trying to figure out life. Timon life.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's a Thursday, I think. I have tried to start this vlog so many times. Let me show you. Hello everyone. Retake. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I've tried to vlog numerous times with different things going on, and we always like get into the middle of something and I like totally forgot that I was vlogging or I was going to film and whatnot. So here's attempt number 5,000 today. I don't even know, not today, but in the last like 2 months that I've tried to pick up the camera and film. I've just been really trying to embrace every moment and memory with Carter because this boy changes every single day and second. I can't. I love my boy. Yeah, I'm that mom. But I'm trying to remember what I told y'all in the last video about all the changes that were going to be happening. So one, I'm not at the office, obviously. I'm still at home. Carter is going to daycare. He is being watched by a family friend 3 days a week. And let me tell you this, mamas, parents, aunties, uncles, whoever you are, if you are caring for children and you have to make the decision of someone else to watch the child that you care about, it is okay to change your mind, okay? We had a daycare set up, we had paid a deposit, luckily it was only like $50, but we had like secured a spot for him and everything, and he was gonna go even if I didn't go back to the office. The week before he was supposed to go, I called and I was just asking questions like, you know, COVID's still a thing and children can't be vaccinated. So I wanted to know, you know, like, what are they doing? Are they cleaning the daycare more? Like, I just needed some reassurance because I was very anxious about it. I mean, the kid's been home with me for the last year, okay? So I called and they were like, I don't remember when you were out here last. We're taking kids to and from the classrooms. That was it. That was the only thing that they wanted to share about their COVID protocols. Okay. And I said, you know, with kids not being vaccinated, are staff wearing masks? No, that's not a requirement here. And I went, okay, you know, and we've been around people unmasked. That's our decision. We are vaccinated. Again, my decision for my family. But just something didn't sit right. Like, you know, and I just kind of asked some more questions because Carter's at like a very transitional point when it comes to daycare. He's not walking on his own and he's still on formula. Transitioning. He's still eating solid foods, but we are in that transition phase. And so I was just trying to get some more insight, and they're like, oh, well, we feed babies purees. And it was just like, I thought we had been through a lot of these things. Like, I can't take food for him. I can't give him, you know, I would have to have a doctor's note to give him what I feed him. And I understand that they have, you know, guidelines and regulations that they have to meet and follow. And it wasn't even that. Like, I could have come to terms with what their policies were. They weren't outrageous. But I felt like they thought I was asking too many questions. I felt like they were trying to dismiss me and get me off the phone. And that is what stood out to me the most. And ultimately, that's what led to our decision of changing our mind. Because I would not be able to live with the anxiety every day of not knowing who the people are who care for my kids, not knowing that they're following any type of cleaning, COVID protocols at all, and just being made to feel less than for asking questions about my only baby who has been home with me since day one. So if you care for a child, it is okay to change your mind about plans or come up with new plans. And I will say that this new plan, oh my gosh, Rue, she got a toy back and she loves it. But anyways, it is okay to change your mind. Please do. For your mental health and the safety of your children, please change your mind if that is something is just not standing out to you. Hey, I want to share another story about this really quickly before I have to get back to work. But the one regret that I have about being when I was in the hospital with Carter was an interaction that I had with the pediatrician at the hospital when he was born. Carter was jaundice, and so he was really lethargic. He came 3 weeks early. So there was just a lot of like things going on. He was nursing, he was doing great. And I remember he got his blood work done at 24 hours, and his doctor, the pediatrician who was at the hospital, came in and goes, the first thing she told me, she goes, "Why isn't he drinking formula?" And that should have been the first red flag to me. I was so upset. Like, I have a belief that, yeah, breast milk is amazing and it does wonderful things for babies. Believe me, I think when I had COVID this past year, Carter didn't get sick because he was breastfed. So I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, feed your baby. If they need formula, give them formula. Like, don't make your baby sick, you know? And so I'm totally on board. If he needed it, I'll give it to him. But that was the first thing that the pediatrician said to me. Walks into our room, "Why isn't he drinking formula?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" And I go, "No one has had a conversation about that, us needing to supplement with formula." "Well, he's losing weight still from yesterday," which is normal. It's normal when they're in the hospital. And his jaundice levels are not going down. He's outrageously jaundiced. And I was like, okay, no one has told that, like, had that conversation with me. And so she goes, "Well, you need to give him formula," and leaves the room. There was no conversation about how can we do this while we're still trying to establish breastfeeding. How can we do this to make sure that he's getting what he needs? There was no conversation about that. And so we worked it out. I have amazing women in my life. My second mama is a lactation consultant and has been for many, many years. And so I called her up instantly and I was like, "How do we do this?" And she was great. But it was still that gut punch that I should have said no. You know what? I need another doctor to talk to because the way you've approached this just rubbed me the wrong way. And she didn't want to hear what I had to say about what our plans were, what we were trying to do with my son. And no matter what, and he ended up getting formula. That's fine. He needed it. But there should have been a conversation about how to do it, why he needed it, and the best way to go about that. And so that is the one regret that I have about when he was born, is firing his pediatrician. And this just goes back to show, it is okay to protect your loved ones. Change your mind. Say, no, this isn't okay. And I know sometimes, you know, you beat yourself up as a parent, and I've learned, I mean, Carter's almost 13 months, that I've learned in the last year that you're not crazy. You're a mom. It is your job to stand up and protect these babies. And so, I don't know, I'm just going on a rant today that I just needed to get this out there, that you're validated in your feelings. Like, you are allowed to feel a little bit crazy because you're going to go to bat for your kids. Carter can't talk for himself. So how would he tell me what was going on at that daycare? Now I know both of what's going on. I trust the person who's watching him, and I get updates from them all the time, and I get photos and videos. I wouldn't have gotten that at the daycare, and I'm paying the same amount to send him there with somebody I know. So I think it's just a better experience all around. So drop some comments down below of, like, what are your biggest concerns as a parent? What have you changed your mind about with your kids? Just let's build each other up. So be sure to hit the like button if you're okay with these rants. I'm hoping to get back to some regular like content soon. It's been rough, but we're all in this together. Hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time.